Albatrosses are our biggest flying seabirds with a wingspan of up to 3 meters. They've been soaring the world's oceans for 50 million years, and they're truly magical birds, but magical, unfortunately, is in danger of slipping into mythical, because in recent decades, 18 out of the 22 species are now seriously threatened with extinction. Well, we've estimated that around 100,000 albatrosses are dying every year in global fisheries. Albatrosses are natural scavengers behind fishing vessels. They'll swoop down, they'll attempt to seize that bait. They get caught on the end of this very sharp hook, they get dragged under and drowned. But we came to realize a few years ago that if we wanted to get fishermen involved, we needed to have a direct intervention right at the level of the decks of the fishing vessels. Well, the most exciting response in recent years has been the development of the Albatross Task Force. We came to realize that unless we could win the hearts and minds of fishermen on the deck of vessels, to explain to them what the problem was, explain to them what mitigation measures are, how to use them, then we wouldn't really get much traction on this relentless decline of albatrosses. They work in the most arduous conditions, the task force and the crew. These are some of the toughest places on Earth. We estimate that about 100,000 albatrosses are dying every year in global fisheries, getting tangled up in gear. And this is a totally unsustainable rate of loss. That's the problem. Albatrosses simply cannot breed fast enough to replace those losses. They only lay one egg every 2 years, and they simply cannot breed fast enough to compensate for the losses they're losing. We're hugely encouraged by the success of the task force so far, but we're also critically aware that this is a long game and that we're going to have to maintain the energy and professionalism of the Albatross Task Force at sea with fishermen for as long as it takes. But we're also convinced that if we do that, we will succeed in pulling albatrosses back from the brink of extinction.
The Albatross Task Force started in 2006 in South Africa. Now we have 7 countries working in Southern America and Southern Africa. The Albatross Task Force relies on public support, and your donation today could save seabirds tomorrow.